With being an online student, it's really important to understand the tools that are available to you to assist in your learning of the various topics. So what we're going to do in this lecture is give you a tour of the BA Guides online learning platform. And we'll start our tour by giving you a lay of the land. The video is the main attraction. That's what takes up the majority of the screen. Off to the left, here is our course curriculum. This lists all of the lectures that make up the course and give you an idea of where you're at overall. And down below, I like to call this the interactive section. This is where we'll give you downloadable resources, maybe have additional videos, activities, or links to help enhance your learning. Rather than starting in one of these areas we identified, let's actually start with the settings for the learning management system overall. You can find these settings right up here in this little cogwheel in the top navigation bar. Clicking it will open up some additional options. The first option is autoplay. This is pretty simple. If you have autoplay turned on, when you go into a lecture, it'll automatically start the video. Autocomplete means when you finish a lecture, when you get all the way through a video lecture, it will automatically mark that lecture as complete and move you on to the next lecture in the course. Personally, I like to keep autocomplete off because there's usually resources down below that I want to download and review before I move on to the next lecture. So I won't want to be moved forward before I've had a chance to review that. So instead, I usually keep autocomplete off, and then when I've completed the lecture, I simply click Complete and Continue in the top right-hand corner of the navigation bar. You also have the ability to change the way the player, if it plays it in HTML5 or in Flash, so you have that option. And then you also can change the video speed here. If we're talking too fast or too slow, you're able to slow us down or speed us up as according based on the speed option. But this speed option is also available on the video, so let's actually jump down to those settings. So if I hover over the video, I get the menu bar at the bottom. I can come over here to the cogwheel, which is settings, and open it up. And since we were just talking about it, let's start with the speed option. So we're going to go up here and click on speed. And this is going to give us all the options for the speed. The lower the number, the slower the video will play. Obviously, the higher the number, the faster the video will play. Outside of speed, you also have the ability to change the quality of the video. It'll be defaulted to auto, and this is good for most students. It'll automatically detect your internet settings and speed and give you the best picture based on that. But if you're having issues with buffering, or if the video is never coming into like a crystal clear clarity, you can come out here and manually adjust the quality based on your preference. Well, that's it for the settings. Let's go ahead and close that. You can go full screen with the video by clicking on the full screen icon in the bottom right-hand corner. You also can click F on the keyboard to go into full screen. Now let's go over the curriculum section. The curriculum is a full list of lectures that make up that course, and they're separated by sections, which are denoted by the bold text and the gray headers. The lecture that you're currently on will be highlighted in a light blue. When you complete a lecture, if you have autocomplete on, once you finish the video, it will automatically complete and move you to the next lecture. If you don't have autocomplete on, you'll have to come up here, click Complete and Continue, and this will mark that lecture as complete and move you to the next one. As you can see as we move over here, that lecture is now gray and shows a check mark to show that we've completed that lecture. Up at the top of the curriculum section, we have the name of the course as well as our percent complete. This percent complete being visible really helps to keep you motivated and keep you moving forward and completing the course. As you complete various lectures, it'll automatically update the percent complete. If you're coming back to the course and referencing something specific, you are able to scroll through the various lectures and go to that lecture in which you want to reference. Clicking on it will automatically pull up the details for that lecture. You'll be able to, again, watch the video or download any of the resources. Now let's jump down to what I like to call the interactive section. This section is found directly below the video. And the first thing I want to point out is this download button. This download button is available on all of our video lectures on our platform. This allows you to download that video, take it offline, or use it locally for your reference. As well, any additional resource downloads will also be visible here. As we can see, we have a Business Analyst Glossary Excel file that's available for download. Simply clicking it will download it to your local computer. For any PDFs, the Learning Management System will do two things. Number one, it will preview that PDF to you. So you're able to read through and maybe answer your own questions or be able to understand that resource just from viewing it. But you also have the ability to download it. Beyond the downloads though, way down at the bottom, we have our discussion. This is a great place for you to ask any questions or get any clarification on the video in this lecture. You can simply come out here, type in your comment, add any applicable images or files, and post the comment. Your comment will appear down below in the discussion, and then usually within 24 to 48 hours, you'll see a reply on it, providing you an answer. Also within the discussion, you're able to link to any previous comments. So if you see questions from other students, you will see replies from myself on those questions. And let's say you wanted to send that to someone or remember that particular question, you are able to come up here and click the link button. It'll open it up into its own browser, and you can copy the URL for that particular comment. This will help you to reference this exact comment or question and its applicable response. And that concludes our tour of the BA Guide Learning Platform. I hope the features and functionality we've gone through have been helpful for you to get the most out of your learning. We'll look to continue to add additional features and functionality to our learning management system as we work forward. Well, I want to thank you very much for your time and attention. This is Jeremy Ashman of the BA Guide. Happy learning.